Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I've got a reading for you guys tonight, and I feel like it's very much catered towards this transformational energy. It's probably going to be for the divine feminines out there, the priestesses out there. There's an energy of transformation moving through the divine feminines' lives right now, and I feel like even on counterpart journeys, whether you're on one or not, there's this energy to really pour deeply into yourself, into your passions, to take the necessary steps that you have foreseen for yourself so that you can bring this new timeline in, so that you can really connect. It feels like you're, and I guess we're just jumping right in, it feels like the divine feminines are really taking the steps that they need to set boundaries to bring in their soul's purpose. So you might be walking away from certain things, certain people, certain situations. You might be setting certain boundaries in your life right now so that you can really take a long look and assess what is around you and see what kind of works with who you are, what's flowing with you, growing with you, and what's keeping you stagnant, or you're just very wise. Like, I'm getting drawn to this wisdom card here that I just have here, and with the doorway on the back, it's like you're moving to or through this new opening, this new period. So we're going to tap into the energy. We're going to see what comes through for the divine feminines. I feel like people are really seeing you in your divinity. They're really seeing you as the seeing you for the priestess that you are. Let me see if I can't make this a little bit. Hello. Let me see if I can't make this a little bit more higher. It's like loose or something. Yeah, oh my gosh, it's literally loose. All right. Let's see here. Bear with me, guys. Still figuring out our setup, you know. I think I like that better. It gives more wide space. So yeah, let's just begin and see what comes through. As always, we do a bit of sound clearing for all of us. Candles could be significant. Just having fire in a space could be significant. Just light. I feel like there's a lot of light energy, cleansing energy, a lot of remembering that high energy, that high vibrational energy that kind of resides in us all. So we are going to jump right in and see what else Spirit wants to come through for the collective. I'm very excited, guys. I feel like there's a lot of energy. I feel like you're choosing yourself, you're choosing your path, and you're really deciding to take the steps, collective. And it's gonna be an amazing ride. I feel like the journey has already began. The journey has already begun. So we're gonna start with the, I think it's called Unshakable or Unbreakable Peace deck here, and we're gonna get a card for you guys. So Spirit, give the collective a message. Forgiveness will set you free. What do you need to forgive yourself for? I feel like that's the energy that a lot of us are in right now, divine feminines. It's this energy of really looking deeper into ourselves, deeper into our patterns, like deciding to forgive yourself, deciding to not look at the lack, or to not look at, oh, I should have done this sooner, or I should have done this sooner. I feel like this card came out with the last reading. So it's like you're forgiving yourself. You're really, and I feel like with that forgiveness comes that courage to take the steps toward your soul's purpose, to really choose to be disciplined, to be courageous, to be confident in the path, in the journey, and choosing to let go of certain things that kept you stagnant, kept you stuck, kept you feeling down. Because you're meant to flourish, you're meant to be free. Midas touch, things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? So it's like you're really looking at your creativity. You're looking at all of the things that you can create from, all of the things that you have abundance in, or you're even seeing the things that you've had visions about, certain things, paths that you felt like you needed to take. It's like you're getting this creative drive, this force that, or this knowing that things are going to work out, that you can take the steps, that you will be abundant as you take these steps. It's soul alignment. It's time for a radical change. So it's, how can you show up for yourself in ways you never have before? And I feel like that's what you're doing, collective. You're showing up for yourself in ways that you haven't before, because you're not only becoming aware of the patterns in which that you've operated from, but you're courageously deciding to unburden yourself, unchain yourself to these things that have kept you stuck or kept you from feeling like you can really be in your power. Like I said, this message is going to be very catered toward priestesses, toward divine feminines. It's that energy of remembering that creation within you, remembering that you hold this beautiful divinity within you. Oneness is the way. It's remembering that oneness. It's remembering that connection to all things. I just went into another space. I forgot. I didn't know where I was for a second. It's like you're really going within. You're really moving. I just saw like patching up the cracks, or patching up certain cracks in your pavement or in the foundations of your soul, of your being. You're going down to the root, beyond the foundations. Is what I'm seeing as well. It's like you're no longer riding along the surface hoping that, things are just what they are, or you're not moving through autopilot anymore, collective. You're awake. You're in your wisdom. You're operating from that wisdom, from that connection to spirit. And I think that you're really, even if it's hard truths that you have to tell yourself, or hard boundaries that you have to place for yourself to get better, for yourself to move forward, or boundaries with others to continue on your journey, it's like you're really seeing from those eyes of wisdom. You're really seeing from that divinity, from that truth, from the truth of who you are as a soul, as a being, as a guide. I'm hearing like you are a guide, you're a light, you are meant to pour out so many sacred truths and remembrances throughout this incarnation. And I think that it took you having to go into these places to forgive yourself, to find soul alignment, and to change and bloom and to blossom. So spirit, we have feast or famine. From the Resurrection Tarot deck, 27. So it says, enough is enough. We have all heard the expression, enough is enough, usually as a rule of thumb. When we have heard this, it is more than enough. There is a great abundance. However, there are leaner times as well. This card is letting you know that as long as you have enough, you are just fine. While having a big bounty is quiet and cushy, and a comfortable place to be, enough is all right too. Just keep in mind that more is coming your way, and trust. More money, more love, more life. So it's like this energy of really being in the space that you are in. It's the energy of really looking at what's around you. What was that energy that was coming through earlier? It was like looking at all the things that are around you and just taking them in for what they are right now. I was about to call you spirit. It's like you're seeing the spirit, you're seeing the wisdom through all of these things, and you're like, okay, I am enough as I am right now, and I have enough. I'm okay right now. Like, I am safe. You have, it's almost like this gratitude that you're kind of pouring out right now, collective. And maybe it's like gratitude for how far that you've come, but it's also gratitude about how far you know you could go, that you have all of these blessings coming your way, but also being in like reverence with where you are and what you have now. I think there's an energy coming through about like healing certain timelines connected to money, connected to abundance, connected to enoughness. I feel like you might have, what's it called? I don't know if it's called a pack rat, or like, I'll just give another analogy, is like a bear getting all of their harvest for hibernation, eating all of that food, getting everything that they need so that they can sustain themselves through the winter. I feel like it's that energy of maybe there is an unhealthy kind of coping mechanism of around enoughness that's coming up to kind of help you balance out some things, to where it's like you're not in survival mode anymore. It's like really looking around you and be like, oh, I am very blessed. Like, I have this house, I have this beautiful, I see beautiful nature every day. I see all these beautiful people. It's like I have a job. It's like really taking in everything around you, collective, and honoring where you are now, forgiving the paths that you may have taken in the past, and really, yeah, it's in what ways are you abundant right now. So it's like really coming into this peace, this peaceful presence, and knowing that you're exactly where you need to be. And then with this, it's time for radical change. It's like you're in that perfect space of safeness within yourself to be able to have that courage now to take the steps toward your soul's purpose, the necessary steps, the necessary actions, bringing these intentions into real life. Because you're in that space of safeness where you can do that now, and Spirit's really calling us to pour into that energy, to take those steps while we have this, it's almost like this sacred doorway, this sacred opportunity of growth. So, to continue, Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? And it's like, I feel like every day you get up, collective, every day you get up, you try to bring that divinity into everyday life, to bring that light into the mundane, and you try to keep yourself balanced and to find ways to ground yourself and to find ways to pour into, you know, the world, to help your community, to help those in need. I feel like you're really pouring yourself into so many different things, and it's like Spirit's like, okay, can you also pour all of that love, all of that energy, all of that love and light and healing, balanced energy that you radiate outward, inward? Can you really pour that into yourself and into this path that you're now embarking on, collective, into this new energy that you're welcoming in? It's like you've been getting ready for this period, and it almost feels like hibernation, but it also feels like blooming. It's like this hibernation period is needed so that you can bloom, so that you can come out stronger than you did before. So you might be taking breaks off social media, stop trying to limit the amount of information that you're taking in. And I'll say not useless information, because is there useless information? Maybe. We learn something every day though. But it's like trying not to focus on empty cups or things that aren't pouring back into you. So if you like to binge watch shows, or like I do, I very much do, if you really have like to scroll mindlessly on TikTok, like a lot of times you can find really good information on TikTok, I will say, but sometimes it can just be this mindless thing that kind of just puts you into this spiral. And I feel like you're in this hyper present moment right now where you have this opportunity to have this soul alignment, to really, it's a doorway, collective. And maybe you've had these opportunities before, but you didn't step into them. You didn't step into the doorway. Maybe you resented yourself for not starting something sooner or getting things in order the way that you wanted before. But remember that everything happens exactly as it's meant to. And I feel like there's another doorway, there's another opening, and it's like, you might actually, it might be the time, collective. The time to move toward this new energy, to let yourself bloom. School days, it's like you're learning something very significant, collective. And so it's always important to remember the journey, to remember how the journey is going to shape the destination, and you're going to remember all of these parts of the journey when you get to your destination. So it's like you're being called to really, this feast or famine, it really gives like taking that moment to sit, to take it all in, to see what you have, see that enough, it really is, it's enough. Like you have enough, you're where you need to be, and now it's like this safety, like I said before, you're learning. You're really learning. You may be honing in on your crafts, really learning. I'm getting drawn to these peacock feathers here. So it's like you're very beautiful. You're very shiny. You're very shiny. You're very light and glowy. And you're learning so much, collective. There's so much to be learned. It's like you're constantly on your seeker. And it's like the more that you allow yourself to uncover the true aspects of you, the more you allow yourself to really go into that flow toward your soul's purpose, the more of the radical changes, the more changes that are going to become prevalent in your life. So we have, and I don't know, it came out in reverse, so we'll read reverse and then we'll see what the overall energy is. So we have face value number 23, and it says blatantly truthful, honest to the core. This is a fine quality when used with tact and grace. It is hard sometimes to know the difference. For some people, between the absolute naked truth and someone just being mean, you are applauded for your honesty, however watch your delivery of it. And then we have my word is my bond. You've heard this saying before. In actuality, face value is about currency. The face value of a coin or bill, but its usage here is about taking someone on face value. This means simply speak the truth, because you are only fooling yourself and destroying your own value if you do not. When you meet someone for the first time, you are taking them at face value, trusting their actions, words, and demeanor. What you can offer in return is the benefit of the doubt. When interacting with someone new, or perhaps not so new, it is imperative that you stay true. If you are asked to do a task or perhaps interact with others and you feel you cannot do the task at hand, let the person who asked you to fulfill this task know. Honesty is the best policy that's being true to you. So I feel like with this being in reverse, it's the energy of really, you're really looking at everything for what it is. Again, you're taking things in around you, collective. You're being honest with yourself about the things that are right for you, the things that don't feel in alignment. You're looking at yourself too. You're like, okay, are these choices that I'm making in alignment with my soul's purpose, that I have seen in my mind's eye, that I have touched the potency of this creation that I feel is a part of who I am supposed to be in this incarnation? Is this step that I'm taking going to be in alignment? It's like you're really being honest with yourself, collective. You're no longer hiding behind a farce or hiding behind some sort of illusion of this is who I am, this is what people say I am, or whatever. It could be whatever you could have been hiding behind, fears, doubts, whatever. You're seeing everything for what it is now, and you're like, okay, I know that I'm capable of this. How can I get these steps? How can I get things in order? Yes, you may falter. Yes, you may take steps back, but you're ultimately always going toward. If you keep that goal in your mind and you always know that goal is what you want to do, and you always try to push forward, even if sometimes you falter, you still have that knowing in your mind, in your being, that it's where you're meant to go. Nothing can break you. Nothing can keep you from that. And I think that's what you're seeing now. It's like, okay, I'm the only obstacle keeping me from this. I'm the only obstacle keeping me from embodying my truest potential, my truest self. I don't need to take years to change. I can change right now where I am, just inwardly. So it's like you're in this it's radical change. It's I'm hearing time-bending change. It's like you're not going to be stuck in the constraints. You're not going to be stuck in the cycles of illusion of people before you, of those before you, of certain societal norms, of what other people think that you need to be doing. You are taking the steps that you feel to the deepest parts of your soul is meant for you. You've seen it, you felt it, and now you're becoming it because you are it. And that's the truth that you're seeing, that you are it. It's always been you, collective, and it will always be you. Starts with you, ends with you. It's you. Okay? So let's continue. Let's see what else we can get here. Let's do the Twin Flame Ascension. I just saw Beyond Illusion. You're going beyond illusion. It's like, okay, I'm not going to do it. Like, it's almost like that, the Matrix. You break through the Matrix. But it's like, I broke through this Matrix so many times. Like, this is nothing new. Even if it's the hardest, scariest mountain to climb over, you're still there. You got your hiking boots. You're ready. You're like, I can already smell the horizon. I can feel the horizon. I'm going over this hump. I'm going over this mountain. And I'm going to find my infinite. I'm going to find my heart's truth, my soul's passion, my light. But it's like you're not looking for your light over the horizon. It's the horizon that's reminding you of it. It's the journey that's reminding you of it. So it's like you see this vision within you, but really you're so present in the journey. And you're finding this, how special, how rare, how unique, how potent, how much of a need that the journey is in getting to the destination. And I feel like as you go over this mountain or as you go up this hill, it's like you're seeing all of these other versions of you that have existed. And I think you're forgiving yourself, but you're also like, you're loving them. You're loving you. You're dancing with all of these versions of yourself as you're going through this desert. You're dancing with yourself. You're coming into union with your lineage, your sacred lineage, your light, your truth. I just heard bound. It's like you're bound for success, but also unbound from all of the things that have kept you stuck. You're setting yourself free. So Spirit, what messages can we give the collective right now? Releasing the past, karmic relationships. So it's like, and this can do with romance, obviously, but it's like there's something that's kept you bound. It's kept you stuck. It's kept you from being able to free yourself. And I think you're allowing the shedding. You're releasing. Because you know that it's important for you to really look at your life right now, to really look at the things. Because you're like, oh, I have this beautiful passion that I know I'm meant to create. I don't need to have all of this stuff holding me back. I don't need to have all of these things, habits, fears, people, places, things holding me back. I am freeing myself. Because I deserve to be free. Yeah. And there's a breakthrough. You're breaking through. You see? Breaking through these illusions. Freedom. Processing karmic debris. So it's like you're really... And it's that going up that mountain. It's like as you're going up this mountain, or as you're going through this desert, you're facing all of these different things. You're realizing all of these different things. And it's really powerful, collective. Oh. And this fell on the floor. It says Voyager's Journey, Past Life Healing. So it's almost like on all levels. this is not just about this life. Ooh, and dragonflies could be significant. You should know that this is not just about this life. You are breaking through dimensions, breaking through timelines, breaking through different lifetimes. You're really on this Voyager's journey. It's like you weren't meant to. Like, this is like, I just heard Life's No Fun Through Clear Waters by Addison Rae. You just have to surrender to the moment. Guess I gotta accept the pain. But you're healing. You're really healing. You're moving through these waters. You're really seeing life for what it is. You're seeing things for what they are, and you're finding beauty in things. You're finding forgiveness. Forgiveness is helping you break through. It's helping you process these karmic debris. It's helping you let go of the past, of these old past life energies, or these energies that have lingered with you on a soul level. One more card, Spirit, for the cluster for this deck. Okay, so we got 2. So 1111, Take Me Home, Pathway to True Love. Ugh. And I feel like aligning with abundance, unification. So you're on a pathway to true love, but also like on a romantic level, but also on a inner unification level. You're aligning with abundance. You're aligning with abundance. You're aligning with true love, unconditional love. It's like this journey has really brought you back home to yourself. This journey has brought you back to truth. It's brought you back to that oneness. It's brought you your true love. So divine feminines, obviously your masculine does have a place here. But we have a soulmate. There's a soulmate here that's helping you clear core wounds. This person is teaching you how to open your heart, to set loving boundaries. So I feel like through these breakthroughs you're having, through this learning about yourself, facing all these different aspects of yourself, there's a person here, obviously, that is really helping you to clear out these energies as well. So that's what this energy is. It's like you're breaking through, and there's someone there kind of watching you. Oh, twin flame facilitator, expansive growth, and that's what it is. You're growing exponentially. You're growing. You're merging with another, and it's helping you grow. It's helping you evolve. It's helping you learn more about who you are, what you want, where you're going, how you'll get there. You're also finding friendship with this person. I feel like there's a friendship here that's really blossomed. Precognition, psychic ability, future vision. Yeah, you've touched a vision, collective. You've seen something that's coming, or that has already kind of started to brew or started to grow or take root. You very much foreseen psychic abilities. So you might even be coming into union with your own psychic abilities even more, collective. So the Egyptian priestess on this card has developed a profoundly heightened psychic ability. She looks peacefully into the light hovering over her hand, where images of the future reveal themselves. A soft glow emanates from her throat center and brow chakra, radiating from beneath her hawk headdress. The hawk aids her in reaching levels of consciousness. This messenger bird represents expansive psychism and future vision. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognition ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness too. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meanings of your future visions. There may be important messages coming your way. These may take the form of guidance about future choices or inspirations about creative, career-related, or personal projects. Remember that your soul vibrates at the level of spirit connection. For this reason, this card may also indicate a potential career involving psychic or intuitive practices. In fact, you may have had such careers in your past lives. Know that your soul is calling you to reconnect. Take time to meditate more so you can peacefully receive. Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your future potential and all that you need to know now. And the affirmation is, I am one with the spirit world. Every day my psychic ability grows. So it's like, on all of this energy that you're embarking on, all this energy that you are looking at, you're taking in right now, it's really allowing you to have a clearer connection to spirit, a clearer connection to your truth, your inner truth, but also different truths around you as well. It feels like you have foreseen a lot of the things that are coming into fruition, or you've seen certain steps that you were meant to take, that you're now being called to take. Boy, I'm bloody thirsty. All right. What other messages can we get here? Shall we do a spirit animal? Spirit, what is the spirit animals for the collective right now? What is the energy represented by? The tarantula! I love a good spider. Can I get 2 more? The starfish. I don't think I should keep the deer because the elephants. Alright. Oh, and the stingray. Alright, and then we have the bear. Remember the hibernation I was talking about? Alright. Okay. We're good. I had to have a good yawn. And we're going to look into the guidebook of these beautiful animals. So already with the starfish, you're very glitzy, you're very glam, you're very beautiful. People really look at you and be saying, oh, she's gorgeous, she's a star, she's darling. But also don't hide your true self. You are gorgeous, you're amazing. But you have all of these other aspects as well, my darling. So we're looking for fire, water, air, earth. Okay, water. You could skip this part if you want. Okay, we're down to the fire. The tarantula. So, at a crossroad, claiming life's purpose. You're claiming your life's purpose. You are taking the necessary steps you have foreseen. The tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose or dharma. A habit or routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream, yet a voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. This is literally what we were talking about, guys. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows you will choose wisely. And that was the thing. You're going to take this choice. You're going to make the choice, the courageous choice, to break through all of these illusions, to let go of all of these things, to go over that mountain, to get where you know you need to be. To your life's purpose, your soul's purpose. Okay. Oof. The elephant, unstoppable, auspicious, wise. The elephant is arguably the most auspicious figure in the deck. Like Ganesh, the elephant represents immense wisdom as well as good fortune. It is said that the great elephant is the destroyer of obstacles. So if this card appears when you feel stuck, rest assured the path will soon become clear. And to add to the mystery, the elephant is also known to create obstacles in order to steer us in the right direction. Trust this gentle, noble creature. It illuminates the way with the light of self-knowledge. So this is the beautiful energy here, because these are both fire. So as you're looking beautiful, as you're looking gorgeous, as you're transforming to the depths of your soul, enlightening yourself, like it's like all of your energy centers are upgrading. You are seeing. You're seeing what you need to do, where you need to go. You're calm about it, but you're an unstoppable force collective. You are unstoppable. You're moving toward it. You're doing what you need to do. You're breaking through, collective. You're taking things, you're seeing them for what they are. You're looking around you, you're taking everything in, you're forgiving yourself, and you're moving forward, and you're taking those steps because you know it's what you deserve. You know that it's what you're meant to be doing because you've seen it. You've already seen it. You've already felt it. And you know it. And now you're going to do it. Because it's like you've trusted this vision. You're very wise, collective. You know these certain paths. Like you see this crown here, this light. So it's like you've garnered all of this information, all of this knowledge. You've connected to spirit. You've looked gorgeous while doing it. And now you're this unstoppable force. You're very precise with the movements that you make. With this creation, you're going to be very precise with the web that you weave. Because you know that you're unstoppable. You know that you're capable of great things. So you're like, I'm going to make this extraordinary because I'm extraordinary. And I've already seen this for myself. And I know that this is something that's possible for me. And nothing is going to stand in my way. No one is going to stand in your way, collective. Because you've made the decision for yourself, and now you're taking the steps to get there. And it's a beautiful sight to see, I will say. Alright, let's get some Moonology deck cards to clear, or to end. Spirit, what messages can you give the collective moving forward? Be bold and make the first move. Take the step, collective. And this is for me as well. Guys, we have got to take the steps. Temporary comfort is not going to be comfortable when you look back at your life 10 years from now and wonder, what have I done? Why didn't I take the steps? And it goes back to that energy of forgiveness. You must forgive yourself for all of the moments that you didn't take the step so that you can take the step. You can't hate yourself into growth. I mean, you can, but it's a miserable life to live. Think about if you love yourself, forgive yourself, and move toward your things with your goals with a clear mind, an open heart. You're unstoppable in that way. Be bold, make that move. Take the steps, take the actions that you need to take, collective. Look at the bigger picture here. I feel like a lot of times we take things day by day. Obviously, that's like, oh, that's what you do, right? But you need to also look at the bigger picture and say, what are these small steps contributing to? If I take 2 small steps toward my goal every day, what is that going to contribute to in the future? 6 months from now, a year from now, the steps that I took those 6 months ago, that year from now, that step that I started with, that is what brought me to where I am now. That's what's going to bring you to your success. You are good enough to have the life that you want. You are good enough to build the life that you want. You are capable enough and good enough to have all of the things that you know are meant for you, to let your soul shine. You don't have to be stuck. You don't have to worry about these things that are just so surface level. All you have to do is let yourself shine. Let yourself beam. Let yourself glow. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in yourself, in your capabilities. Because you're good enough, collective. And you really need to know that you are good enough. You are exactly where you need to be. You can take one small step. You can take one small step a month if that's all you can do. But just keep going. Keep taking the steps. Be bold. Be courageous. Because you've already had a vision of your potential. You've already seen, like, oh my gosh, like, that's my dream life. That's what I want. This is something that it's like I can feel like I'm there. In my mind, I can feel the love, the passion, whatever it is that you want. And it's like, take the steps because you will be successful. Be bold. You are capable. You are good enough. I just have to keep saying it over and over and over again because I want you to really feel it, to know it, to believe it, and to trust it. One more card, Spirit, for the collective. This is not your practice life. Decide. What is your inner voice telling you about your dream, about the dream in your heart? This isn't a practice life. This is your life right now. You need to decide if you're going to take these steps, if you're going to really move toward it, if you're going to take the leap. It says, what is has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look and feel like? You're really being asked to feel into that inner vision that you've had. And to really decide if you're going to take those steps, to follow your inner voice. Are you going to follow the voice of your fear? Are you going to follow the voice of a parent that used to tell you weren't good enough? Are you going to follow the voice of an old friend or old relationship that told you that you were a certain way or that you weren't good enough? Are you going to follow that voice of truth, which isn't even truth, it's illusion? Or are you going to look deeper within that surface, at yourself, at your being, at your heart, at your soul, and see what your true truth is? And are you going to follow that inner voice, the dream that exists in your heart, the passions, the light, the love, that seed that when you feed, when you water, it grows, it blooms into this beautiful, beautiful being that is you? You have to make this decision, collective. And I feel like you will, and you are unstoppable. You're an unstoppable force. You're like breaking through illusions that came from past lives, present lives, alternate timelines, dimension. Like, you're like, as you're honing in into this pure presence here in this life, everything is like, I'm seeing like, it's almost like whips, because they're like snapping off of you, these ties. Like, it just breaks, it falls off of you the more that you come into your divinity, the more that you break through, the more that you decide to take those steps, the more that you face yourself in this desert and dance with every version of you that has existed. You are wise, you are strong, you are capable, and you will succeed at your dreams. You will succeed, and they're not even dreams. They were visions, they are precognitions. You will succeed at finding your way to that timeline, at bringing that timeline to your now. Because it's always been you. It's always been within you. And maybe you had to stop along the way and learn some lessons, or go backwards and redo a cycle, whatever it was. But you're still deciding. Something's brewing within you, collective. It's been brewing for a while, and it's like, are you about to take the step now? Is it time? Do you realize that you're good enough now? All right. Don't be scared. You're not in survival mode anymore, collective. So you don't have to operate out of that. You're breaking through. Okay? Ashe. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to leave this message. Let's clear some water water. Alright. Thank you so much for sharing this space, sharing this moment with me. Remember that you are divinely protected on all levels, and that you're exactly where you're meant to be, and you should take that step, collective. Divine feminines, priestesses, set the boundaries you need to set so that you can really focus in on your life and what you want to do, so you can continue having this breakthrough and calling forth the life that you desire, the life that you deserve, the life that is yours, rightfully yours. All right? Because you declare it. I declare it, and you declare it. We declare it for each other. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. It was a very good one. I feel like it really reminded me as well, and I hope it reminded you too, to keep taking the steps, to keep breaking through, to keep shining, to keep healing, to keep aligning, keep being grateful, keep waking up every day, keep hoping, keep growing. All right? I love you so much, and I thank you so much for being here. And as always, peace and blessings are manifesting into your life. Bye.